My hair is such a mess. Oh my god. Well, we're just gonna have to make this work. Okay. Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This is my second video on my Sephora videos talks, I guess. So my first video was on my interview and my experience on that. Now I'm going to be talking about my experience being a seasonal employee and actually getting hired to become a permanent employee. I didn't want to make a video until I knew for sure that I was actually hired, because you know that's embarrassing. Like, you're like, oh, I love it so much, and then the next video, like, I got fired. I'm actually supposed to be on my way to work in a couple minutes, so this is gonna be kind of quick. Well, I'll try to make it quick. So first, I started as a seasonal employee at Sephora in late September, and then it ended in January. So late January, all of the Sephora employees, the seasonal employees, were slowly let go. When late January came, I was like a nervous wreck. I talked about it all the time to my friends at school. They're probably like, kill me now, like stop talking about Sephora, I don't care. But yeah, I was really nervous. It's kind of scary because they all have poker faces. Like, they can't tell you, they can't like show favoritism towards you, or at least they didn't. So that was really scary for all of us. Everybody was always questioning like, hey, have you gotten talked to yet? And then we'd be like, no, not yet. Oh my gosh, I want to stay. So that was going around like all throughout January. People were scared. So it finally came to the time when they asked me if I wanted to stay with them, and I was like, of course. Honestly, having a job at Sephora is literally how you think it is. Like, when I thought about working at Sephora, I thought it'd be so much fun. Like, it'd be amazing to like work with makeup all day and like make people pretty and help them with their skills and whatnot. So it's been everything that I thought it would be. I'm not trying to sound like a cheerleader for the company, because that's not what this video is about. It's about my honest experience. I've seen other videos and I've seen how they haven't had a really good time with their experience at their Sephora location, and you know, that really sucks, because there's just good and bad teams everywhere in any company that you work for, and it's just like what you make of it. At my Sephora, there's honestly nothing I can say bad about my team. Everybody made my experience this season so easy. Like, anytime I needed help, anytime I was kind of lost, like people would come up to me and they would just give me tips like, hey, like, you know, just keep it going, you're doing really good. And you know, that just pumped me up more. I want to stay with this company for as long as I can and keep on growing, because there's so many positions and so many opportunities with the company that, you know, you just grow and grow until you know, decide one day like if this is it for you, or if you want to keep on going somewhere else with your makeup ventures. But yeah, tips for people who are viewing this video and you guys are kind of like in the same boat that I was, like, you know, you need help on what should I do to keep my job as a seasonal worker at Sephora. Tip number 1, on your first day, you're going to be thrown out there, and it's gonna be scary for at least like 2 minutes, but then, you know, you gotta take a deep breath, because you got hired for a reason. You have skills, they saw your talent, so you need to just show it and smile and just like have fun. It's really scary because people come up to you and they already, like, since you work there, they expect you to know like everything. Like, there's people that, there's like younger teens that come in there, and you know, they have YouTube. They are like little experts on everything. So if you tell them something different than what such and such told them on YouTube, they're gonna look at you like, you don't know what you're talking about. So they're gonna walk away. And then you'll have the older clientele who have like no trust in you because you have no experience on their skin because you're so young. They just look at me like, no. Yeah, so there's just like different people that come in, and most of everybody who comes in is super nice. They take your advice, they go along with it, and they just like trust in you with what you're selling them. Okay, so first, when your first client comes up to you and they're like, I need a blush, can you help me? So first you want to ask them, is it a blush that they want to use every day? Is it a blush that they're going to go to a wedding or like to a party? What do they need their blush for, like, because there's so many colors of blushes, like so many types of blushes. You need to ask these questions, and then they'll tell you like, oh yeah, I'm just going out tonight, I'm looking for something more pinkish. So then that's when you're like, okay, well we have these that are, you know, vibrant and like pretty, and they'll show up in pictures. So yeah, and they're like, oh my gosh, I love it. So that's all that happens with that. What I didn't do that could have helped me a lot on my very first date, I should have came in at least like 30 minutes before, took a look around each aisle, remembered what brand is in what location, what they offer, felt products, just to like recommend certain ones that I wouldn't to others, because there's so many skin tones and skin types that look better with some products than others. Another thing about Sephora is that you're there to be a teacher almost. You're not just there to tell everybody and show them, oh, like I'm a makeup artist, I know everything. No, you actually have to know how to explain why you're doing things on their face. Like you have to show, oh, like let's do a mini makeover on you, want to do like a brow tutorial, I can show you, have them hold a mirror, and you literally show them how you do the eyebrow step by step. A second tip that is really important as a seasonal employee, don't ever take time off or switch shifts with anybody, or at least like you can, I think it's okay to switch shifts, like, you know, you're gonna take the morning shift and then to get out earlier. If you're just calling off and you're like, oh, I need to have my shift covered, that shows that you're not dedicated to your job. And yeah, people can just sit there and roll their eyes like, it's just a job. Like, yeah, well, you're not going to be taken serious. Like, this is a job that, you know, you're supposed to be passionate about. You shouldn't, if you're looking for freebies and just working here just because it sounds cool, it's not the place for you, because you're not genuinely happy about makeup. You're not genuinely happy about helping others and making people beautiful and smile, and you're just not going to be happy here. When you're an adult, you have to make certain sacrifices, and you can't think as like a young little kid anymore. Like, I'm not in high school. If I ditch school, like nothing's going to happen to me besides Saturday school. Like, no, if I ditch work, that's it. You're not taken serious. Rule number 3, try to smile as much as you can. Like, I know everybody has like bad days and you're only human, you can't act fake, but you gotta play the part. If you've ever gone somewhere and people are just grumpy, because I know this happens to me all the time when I go to retail clothing stores, people don't even like welcome me. I'm just sitting there like, hi. I'm actually doing their job for them. Like, hi, I'm here, thank you. I want to wish you guys the best of luck. If you guys need anything else from me, like any questions, just list them down below. I've been getting questions on my last video, which foundations I have for my kit, and they're these 4. I'll say them from the lightest to the darkest. Y225, this is a really good color for light tones. It matches pretty much everybody that's pretty much fair skinned, unless like they're really pale. You can get like a white pigment and just add it in there. The next one is called Y315, really good color for more of the warmer tones, and you can mix those together. The next one is Y415, and then the last one that I have that is the darkest is Y505. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I have to go to work, so I'll see you guys in the next one.